Hey guys, it's me Tony. Welcome to another episode of Let's Try It. So today I'm gonna try to make my favorite ice cream popsicle growing up as a kid. Remember how the little ice cream truck would go by? You'd run and get your little favorite. Well, my favorite was the orange creamsicle. You know, it's like orange on the outside and like the vanilla cream. God, that's my favorite as a kid growing up. So I found a cake recipe for that damn popsicle. So we're gonna try to make an orange creamsicle cake. I am beyond excited trying to do this. So I'm all prepped, I'm all ready to go. It said any orange soda you wanted. I just grabbed what was in the store, so just a crush, but you can use any orange soda that you want. So it's 3 sticks of butter, softened, so I'll let them set out to get room temperature, and then 3 cups of just regular sugar. And then we're gonna mix that for about 10 minutes to get that all blended and smooth and creamy. I am so excited. Orange creamsicle cake. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna pour the sugar in. The butter's already in there. And then had to get out the heavy duty mixer because I ain't mixing up with my hand like 10 minutes. I ain't doing that. I got my 3 softened sticks of butter and 3 cups of sugar. And I'm gonna beat this for 10 minutes to get it all nice and smooth and creamy. So I already put the sugar in there and I'm just gonna turn the mixer on. And I'll see you in 10. All right. So that was 10 minutes. Let me just, so I can get all the cake stuff off the spinny things. So hold on. All right. So we got that. Let me, I don't know if I still need the mixer or not, so I'm gonna leave it here for a second while I put the eggs in. So it's 5 eggs. I let them sit, get it room temperature too. So probably do still need this because it did say to beat 1 egg at a time. So I don't feel like doing that by hand. We're gonna use the mixer for everything. So we're gonna put 5 eggs in, 1 at a time while we beat. Put my thing back down. Alright, so that was 5 eggs, 1 at a time, beat them in. Next we're going to put in 3 cups of self-rising flour. So I'm going to gradually put that in, and then we're going to put in the salt, 1 tablespoon of zested orange, and then we're going to do the food coloring, and then the soda. So I'm just going to do the flour, and then we'll put the salt in, and then the zest. Okay, here we go. I'm over here choking to death. So I'm gonna do the flour a little bit different because I'm choking. I'm going to just gradually put that in myself. And then I will mix that a little bit myself. And then I will go back to using the mixer because I'm over here dying. Remember, this is self-rising flour. Don't use all-purpose flour. It's not going to work. I'm just going to mix it till it's combined with the spoon and then let the mixer do the rest. Alright, so that's the last of the flour. And then it's a teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of the zested orange. Alright, so I'm going to put the mixer back down, let it do its thing, and then I'm going to add the salt and the zest. Alright, so put that down. Scrape off my spoon. And let the mixer do the work. better. Now I'm gonna add the salt. And the zest. And we're just gonna blend that together, alright? Be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I got everything blended in. Looks really good. So now at this point, we want to get that deep, deep orange. The soda alone isn't going to do it. We're going to have to also use some food color. Now, think about that. I looked for the drops, and I thought it'd be pretty easy to find orange drops, right? No. All I can find is standard colors like red and black and yellow and green. So I'm like, alright, I got gel. Now, I've never used gel before, so we're going to see what happens. But in order to get the color that we need, we're going to have to take a cup of this out and put it in here, and then put some drops in to get that deep, deep orange color. We really want it to look like orange creamsicle when it bakes, alright? So, I'm going to get a cup, put that in, we're going to try this gel. Alright, so, back up guys. Before I can put the cup in, I guess I need to put the soda in first, so that everything is in, right? Now, it did say just to fold the soda in 3/4 of a cup. So, I'm just going to, never really cooked with soda or baked with soda before, so I'm going to fold like it said. This is going to be really interesting. Soda. I mean, you know, like done 7-Up cake before, so I mean, I get it, but never like with this before. And then after we do this, then I'm gonna do the 1 cup with the food coloring to get the deep, deep orange. So, even though it's looking, you know, pretty good orange right now, but I want the 2 different colors like I saw in the recipe, so. And that's also why I took it off the mixer, because it said to fold in. So I figured the mixer was not the right way to do it. Do it by hand. Smells orangey and creamy already, ironically. But that's probably just from the soda. So I don't know if you guys can see as I'm mixing it, it's already got an orange tint to it from the soda. But we're gonna make it even deeper than that. So I'm going to finish mixing this up. Then I'm gonna get that 1 cup, put it in here, and use this gel for that deep, deep orange. Alright guys, so this is all combined. I already took a cup of it out, and I have it in this container. This is the orange gel. Do a drop. Let's see what that looks like, because I really don't know with the gel. But I want that deep, deep orange, so. Alright, I'm going to put 1 more drop in. But it did say it will get darker as it sits. But I want it to be a deep contrast, you know, from the batter, the original batter. So, that's 2 drops. Should we go with 3, guys? What do you think? I don't know, because it said it's going to get darker, and I don't really want it to be looking like, I don't know, something creepy. But I think we can probably do just 1 more drop. I think that should be okay. I don't want to mess it up, guys. It's my first time. So let's see. We've got that one and that one. I'm gonna do 1 more. Just one. ended up being 4 drops. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not messing around anymore. So that already starts to look just like the creamsicle that I used to make. That I used to get from the ice cream truck. So, alright. So now this one goes in the well greased, you know, old school butter or oil, whatever you want, and then the flour. And it said only fill it 2/3 of the way full because apparently with the soda, I don't remember 7-Up cake doing this, but maybe it does. It's gonna be too much. So I did grease a muffin pan too for the rest of it, just in case. But I feel like I want it darker, but I'm really afraid to put another drop in. What do you think? Should we do it? All right, you talked me into it. One more drop. All right, one more. Last one. I done lost count. I don't even know how many it is. But that's it. I'm not doing no more. Alright. I still think it's going to come out two-tone. I think I'll be okay with that. So, I'm going to pour this one in first, like it said. Turn the pan a little bit. Get some across the whole bottom. Try not to drop the bowl in the cake pan. And then I'm gonna have to try to eyeball 2/3 because I don't even know what 2/3 is. I have no clue what 2/3 of a cake pan look like. So I'm gonna do my best. Alright, a little bit more and get that. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited for this cake because if it tastes like my favorite ice cream, I'm going to be in heaven. And then we still got to make icing. Alright, so I'm just going to, just to make sure I get it all around the bottom. So it looks like that. So that's the dark. And then we're just gonna pour the light one over top of it. 2/3. And then we're gonna bake this on 325. It's set for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, pretty much, until it sets. That's what they said. So that, move that out of my way. And then, alright, so now I gotta get creative because you know I gotta turn the pan while I do it. So, here we go. I think this is about 2/3. I don't want to have my cake spill out all over top, so I'm gonna go with that. That's 2/3. Pop that in the oven, and we're gonna see what happens in an hour and 15 minutes. Alright guys, so I baked it for an hour and 15 minutes because it said anywhere from an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. So I did that, took it out, let it cool for a little bit before I can get it out the pan because you know, if you don't let it cool, it'll stick to the plate and stuff when you try to flip it and everything. So this is how it turned out. It looks great. It smells amazing. I can't wait to see what it tastes like. I am praying and hoping that once I cut it, I'll have my two-tone color. Hoping I put enough drops in, we'll see. But now we gotta make the glaze. Super excited. And that's easy. So they said 2 to 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. So I'm gonna start with 2, and then I have another cup if I have to add more. And then all you need is 1 tablespoon of orange juice, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and a teaspoon of milk. And then just whisk it all together. That's pretty much all we need. So I used whole milk. You can use whatever milk you want, but if you're making a cake, you don't want to use like fat-free or 2%, right? No. but it's up to you. Do what you want. I used whole milk. So I got my whisk, and I'm just going to add my tablespoon of orange juice. Get all of that in there. The tablespoon of lemon juice. And then the teaspoon of the milk. And we'll see if 2 cups is enough or if we need the 2.5. It said it's supposed to be thick, so we'll see. So I'm just gonna whisk this together and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so I think that's just about good, guys. Because they said it's supposed to be thick, so I'm guessing that's how it's supposed to look. A little thick for me, but it's icing, so, you know. Alright, so, and I didn't need the extra half a cup, so 2 cups work for me, depending on how this turns out. If you ever want to, you know, make this and you want to use the 2.5, knock yourself out, but I'm happy with that consistency. So, my plate's big enough where I can do the drizzle and it won't spill over anything. So, first time, let's see how it goes. I'm just going to just try to drizzle around as best I can. I've never done this before, so don't judge me too harshly, guys. Alright. Can't even talk. I normally do like a little thumb or a finger taste test, but I'm so excited to try the cake, I didn't even bother to do that. So, but I think it's gonna be fine. It looks kind of cute for a first time doing this type of, you know, glaze. And then what I'm gonna do is just let this sit so that the glaze can stiffen up. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with it. I'm just trying to get the spots that I may have missed. It only had a little bit. Alright. Alright. It's not the best, but it's my first time, so I'm happy with it. So I'm just gonna let that sit so the glaze can stiffen up. But I think all in all, that looks pretty good, right? So the final test is going to be, how does it taste? So let that sit, firm up and everything. We're gonna cut this bad boy and we're gonna see what it's hitting for. Alright guys, so I let the glaze, you know, get firm and everything, and this is how it turned out. I threw some more orange zest on top for the presentation. Doesn't that look amazing? It smells so good. But you know, it's gonna be a taste test. So, let's see. I'm gonna cut a piece, and I'm hoping that it's 2 different colors. Alright, I got my plate. colors. Oh, yes, it is. All the way down at the bottom. Okay, let me cut another piece. Okay, I see. So I think maybe I didn't have enough of the first layer that I put in, because if you look and see, I can see it's darker down at the bottom. Down there. So I probably should have used maybe more than the 1 cup that I used before, but that's okay. You know, first time trying, so we're gonna see what it tastes like. It's good. It don't taste like the ice cream, the orange ice cream creamsicle, but it's good. It's moist. I can definitely taste the orange. The icing is great. Oh, that's a good cake, yep. So, I do consider it a Facebook win. I'm gonna try to make it again. Oh, okay, you know what? I got a better bite that had more orange in it. Okay. Okay, so it tastes a little bit like an orange creamsicle. It's good though, yes. I'm definitely gonna make this again. So, orange creamsicle cake. I'll see you next time on Let's Try It. It's good. If you enjoy these videos and you want to see more, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel.